So state employees in Vermont are people who care very deeply about the government, that it's ethical, efficient, and well-run. Our members believe in the public's right to know, and they support Vermonters' right to transparency in the government. Our members are the experts on the services they deliver every day to your constituents. They are on the front line and have information and expertise that can guide policymakers towards workable, realistic public policies. If they feel they can share with you the truth without fear of retaliation. So last summer, VSEA did a survey of our members. We received a lot of feedback on whistleblowing in particular, because this is a very important issue for us. The response for us was overwhelming. It was a real trigger point. In a world where a response to a survey is seen as successful if you get 1 to 5% on a survey, VSEA, we got 12% of our members to respond to the survey. We had 625 completed surveys, which is a very big. VSEA members are strongly in favor of additional protections, like the protection of whistleblowers' identity in an audit or a report from a neutral third party like our state auditor. 479 out of the 625 said clearly that Vermont needs the additional protections suggested by the state auditor. 472 said that these additional protections would make them more likely to come forward to report corruption or unlawful practice. 469 used the word, I quote, essential when asked to describe the need for protection of whistleblowers' identification. VSEA members who completed the survey said that they did not believe there was a significant amount of whistleblowing currently occurring in state government. When asked why they thought this was the case, nearly 276 said that the primary reason for this was because they were afraid of retaliation. A significant number, nearly 200, said that they felt it was widespread, and only 26 said it was non-existent of these 600 people. So this bill, I think this bill in particular, state workers will come to believe they have more protection, which is a good thing, because I think you want to know this information when state workers come as experts to any committee in this House. We need to do a better job at educating our employees about the protections that do exist, and that's something VSEA is willing to work with the administration on doing so. And we should do all we can to make the reporting of alleged wrongdoing as safe as we possibly can. VSEA members believe providing the auditor with the ability to protect their identity will make them feel safer when providing him with information that can inform this body and the public so that the appropriate action can be taken. Retaliation for telling the truth can't be acceptable, even if it occurred only one time to one state employee. And I just have to say, I believe, and I really do appreciate the statements coming from the governor's office, the very high end of this administration. They do not tolerate retaliation. And I have personally gotten that message, and I applaud that, and the union applauds that. It's a very good sign. So what I think, this bill is very good. We support it wholeheartedly, but I would draw your attention to what the federal government has with the U.S. Office of Special Counsel. Not only do they have a way for whistleblowers like us to go to the state auditor, but they have a system in place for once someone does blow the whistle to also file protections from retaliation and reprisal, because we don't quite have that system. And that might be a very good summer study group that the VSEA would be happy to work with this body and with the administration on setting up a better system to prevent retaliation.